Tutorial 3 सारे क्वेश्चन सेम कॉन्सेप्ट्स में इट्स काइंड ऑफ इजी जस्ट डोंट कॉम्प्लिकेट इट थिंक इट्स इजी टू बी इजी तो पहला क्वेश्चन में दिया गया ये ग्राफ और बोला कि इसको वी हैव टू रिप्रेजेंट इट विद यूनिट स्टेप फंक्शन वी नो इट उसका वैल्यू 1 रहता है वो कांस्टेंट रहता है so now we need to represent as some of different type of unit functions to make this graph so first of all there are a few things so suppose x of t करके signal is given if x of t plus 1 we need to draw nothing but we will send the entire graph one step back. I'll tell you how it works. And suppose x of t minus 1 दिया है, it will send one step front. And suppose x of 2t दिया है, it will compress it into half. Compress by 1 by 2. And x of t by 2 दिया है, तो it will expand it by in terms of 2. So how it works is suppose let's see t plus 1. Suppose ये graph में let's take the coordinates 1, 1, 2, 3. So what will happen to this minus 1 term? जहाँ पे ये जो line बन रहा है, what will happen to it? Let's see t plus 1 equals to minus 1. So t will become minus 2. So this line would shift back to minus 2 वाला coordinate. यहाँ पे 0 है ना? So t plus 1 equals to 0. Let's equate. T will become minus 1. So this line will jump this side. Not a line, it's nothing is there. It will jump back and suppose t plus 1 equals to what is it called? 1. T equals to 0. So ये jump करेगा पीछे. वैसे करते जाएंगे. So you understood what happens when we use different kind of conditions. अभी we're going to use a unit step function. So unit step function is nothing but a unit function. Okay. So if we have to send this function to make it into this term, what we'll do is u of t plus 1. That is, this function will go back. So it will become something like it'll become something like this. This is nothing but u of t plus 1. Minus 1 है, 0 है, 1 है, 2 है, blah blah blah, it goes on. Then now down next, this is our first objective which we did, but this part of it. Now second objective is the unit step function जो अपना ऐसे जा रहा है, it shouldn't go from 1, but instead of 1, it should go from 3. So what we will do is we will just, since we know a unit step function if we multiply 2 times unit step function, it will become this is 1, this is 2. So the unit step function will pass through 2. So this is nothing but 2u of t. So if you add u t plus 1 plus 2u of t, it will give us since it was this thing was at 1 and you add 2, it will become 3. So 1 है, यहाँ पे 2 है, यहाँ पे 3 है, so it will give us something like this. So our second objective is done. After second objective is done, now we have to drop it by 1. Then we have to drop it again by 1. So we need to understand that कि अभी हम लोग का टारगेट है to drop these two, which will be done by suppose let's see a unit step function u of t plus 1 जो start करेगा 1 से no I mean t minus 1 जो start करेगा 1 से. This is a unit step function of u of t minus 1 and suppose u of t minus 2 will take u of t minus 2. So ये तुम्हें याद रखना पड़ेगा थियरी में कि after getting this thing graph, this particular graph, when you add this graph with this, what happens is now we are not multiplying unit step function by 2 ताकि वो it'll be up only. We're just adding with this thing. So when you just add this function with this function without multiplying with any constant, this our signal will drop down. So it becomes so I'm just doing now u of t plus 1 plus 2 u of t and I added u of t minus 1. So our new signal is u of t minus 1. Why is it like this? If you ask, it's nothing but u of t, and what did I say? If t minus 1, it goes one step forward, so it will become this. u of t minus 2 goes 2 steps forward. So अभी basic sense है, इसमें हम लोग ऐड करेंगे इसको ताकि इसका next drop मिल सके, which is this. So u of t plus 1 plus 2u of t plus u of t minus 1 plus u of t minus 2 will give us. It's kind of big and lengthy, but it's understandable if you practice once. So this is our function right now. Yeah, 1, ये 2 है, ये 3 है, ये 1 है, ये 2 है. But our desired thing again drops, so the common thing is just to add u of t minus 3, which will drop this again at 3. So we got our desired signal, and the answer is u of t plus 1 plus 2 u of t plus u of t minus 1 plus u of t minus 2 plus u of t minus 3. So our next problem है we are given a signal x of t जो ऐसे दिखता है and different kind of conditions we need to implement on it. So if you try to understand second problem first and then go back to first problem, you'll understand it even in a better way. So अभी x of t को t minus 1 किया है. So what did I say? When t minus 1, it will jump in front by 1 step. So plus 1. So nothing but उल्टा है, जो भी ये हो रहा है उसका उल्टा है. So if it jumps in front by 1 step, it will become something like this. Now अगर तुम्हारा doubt है कि what happens to the coordinates, how the different coordinates change, what is the value of this, what is the value of this, what is the value of this, what is the value of this. So it's nothing but as this point is the starting point, you just substitute t minus 1 equals to minus 1, so t becomes 0. So the starting point of this will become t equals to 0. Now the point where it stops being constant and starts decreasing is 0. t minus 1 equals to 0, so t equals to 1. So 1 पे ये decrease होना चालू हो जाएगा, so ये 2 होगा, ये 3 होगा और ये 4 होगा. So you can just increase it like this by 1 because it's given here 1, or you can substitute the values of coordinates in this, the main x of t, and try to get the coordinates and write it in that way. Then the second question is x of 2 minus t, which is nothing but x of minus t plus 2. So इसमें you cannot take entire minus as common and give this also minus symbol. It doesn't work like that in the signals. So first we will try to draw x of t plus 2, and when you reverse x of t plus 2, you get x of minus t plus 2. That's how the signals work. First we're going to draw x of t plus 2. So what did I say? If it's t plus 2, it will jump back 2 steps. So in the beginning where it was the starting point was -1, it will go to -3. The point where it was constant and it drops was 0, it will go to -2. That's how it happens, and the diagram will be. So x of t जब 2 steps behind जाएगा तो it will become something like this. Not इसको ignore कर देना अभी, not first question. You have to go back to x of t and then send it 2 steps behind, so it will become something like this. If you're having doubts with coordinates, just substitute minus t plus 2 where the starting point was -1, t goes that side, -1 comes this side, t equals to excuse me. Yeah, t equals to 3. So यहाँ पे we forgot one thing is what's it called? We found the graph of t plus 2. Now to make it x of minus t plus 2, we need to reverse this graph completely. So it becomes like, it becomes something like this. So अपना starting point जो पहले 0 था, now it will become 3. I mean the straight point वाला, you get it. So this is how the second question was. And then so first the question is x of 2t plus 1. So if you see x of 2t plus 1, पहले इसने क्या किया है, x of t plus 1 and then x of 2t plus 1. So this is how normally you do. क्या करना होता है, मतलब if it is like adding term, first adding term करना है, फिर multiplication term करना है, फिर if there is a negative that time reverse करना है. That's how the normal process works and easiest process to do. So first what did I do is x of t है ये, इसको draw कर दिया. फिर x of t plus 1, what does it do? It sends the signal back by 1 step. I do it. T plus 1 equals to -1 लिया तो t आया -2, वैसे करके मैंने coordinates भी mark कर लिए. So it sent back by 1 step and this is x of t plus 1. So what did I say is when you multiply by 2, it will compress by half. तो coordinates क्या हो जाएगा? Suppose 2t equals to -2 है, t equals to -1 बन जाएगा. 2t equals to -1 है, t equals to -0.5 बन जाएगा. Height भी change होगा. Suppose this was 1, the height will become 2t equals to 1, t equals to 0.5, and so on it will change. Yeah, the one thing was that the height won't change, just this thing will be compressed. Whatever was this value, it will stay the same, and the answer will be, so answer will be something like this. It just got compressed. The height remains the same as I said. In the question I forgot to write it, but if you see the drill sheet, ये height है 2, यहाँ पे 1. So the question is x of 4 minus t2, t by 2 I mean. So इसका अप्रोच कैसे रहेगा? पहले we need to add up the things. So t plus 4 करेंगे, फिर करेंगे divide या multiply. So यहाँ पे divide दिया है, so divide, and then you have to reverse the same diagram ताकि ये वाला चीज़ बन जाए. So as I told, multiply करने पे compress होगा, same t by 2. So if you divide it, it will expand. So x of t plus 4, so it will send back by 4 steps. So this will be the diagram of x of t plus 4. So this will be the diagram of x of t by 2 plus 4. So how will you calculate the coordinates? So t by 2 equals to -5 है. So t equals to -10 आएगा. Or else you can put it as t plus 2 plus 4 equals to, you're asking because ये equation is coordinate में substitute करना है ना. No, it doesn't work like that because we already have t plus 4. If you want to substitute this equation so bad in something, you can just substitute in the x of t वाला equation. So x of t by 2 equals to -1, where is the starting point? So t by 2 equals to -5, or t equals to -10 is the starting point. This is how you calculate coordinates. And then इसको flip कर देंगे तो बन जाएगा अपना x of minus t by 2 plus 4. I'm not going to write the coordinates, it's nothing but -10 होगा तो ये 10 बन जाएगा, फिर ये 8 बन जाएगा, blah blah blah, same बकचोदी. So here our question is x of t plus x of minus t times u of t. So x of t का डायग्राम बना लिया, x of minus t का डायग्राम बना लिया, फिर u of t का डायग्राम बना लिया. And when we x of t को u of t से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, so what is u of t? U of t gives you 1 for t greater than equals to 0. So the positive half of x of t है उसको बना लिया, फिर जो positive half of x of minus t है उसको बना लिया, फिर इन दोनों को जब हम लोग मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, you will get somewhat something like this. You just can remember it, right? Approximately, even if it's a bit same, they'll give you the marks. बस उतना ही. The coordinates won't change that much. It's the same coordinates. This might increase. That's the only point because you're adding up. So एक के ऊपर एक चढ़ जाएगा. It'll become like somewhat like this. Yeah, बस उतना ही. ये you can see like इस पॉइंट तक और इस पॉइंट तक ही चेंज आएगा, बाकी सारा सेम हो जाएगा जो भी इसमें है, because there is nothing here. So ये क्वेश्चन है अपना x of t is nothing but direct delta function t plus 3 by 2 minus direct delta function t minus 3 by 2. Direct delta function is nothing but t minus a. ये फंक्शन एग्जिस्ट करता है a पे इसका वैल्यू 1 रहता है और इसका वैल्यू मतलब a पे इसका वैल्यू कुछ रहेगा. So first of all t plus 3 by 2 is nothing but it originates on minus 3 by 2 और फिर t minus 3 by 2 will originate on plus 3 by 2. फिर this is a bit complicated. पहली बात तो इसका पॉइंट है 1, there is no signal right here, or else the signal is on the ground. So there will be nothing here because 1.5 is not in the signals area. 1.5 will be somewhere here. And now to check whether plus 1.5 is on this line, what we do is, it's a big process. We have 2 points. We try to make the line equation by y minus 2 equals to 0 minus 2 by 2 minus 0 x minus 0. This will give us a line equation. उसमें हम लोग को we have to substitute. We have to equate it to 1.5. If you are getting values, हाँ उस point पे we'll just draw an arrow. It is a positive arrow, but since यहाँ पे negative symbol है, we draw a negative arrow. That's it, simple. After equating, so suppose 1.5 कुछ यहाँ पे, इसका arrow बस यहाँ तक ही बनाना है, not fucking long like this. It should be only up to here. कि 1.5 का वैल्यू कुछ यहाँ पे लाइक रहेगा. ये क्वेश्चन तो भाई बहुत ही ज़्यादा आसान है. If this comes easy marks भाई, तो दिया गया अपने क्वेश्चन है ये. So अभी तो क्वेश्चन देखेगा and it will be written impulse function and you get scared. Impulse function is nothing bro, it's just same as discrete function, it's just lines. So where a question in the question there will be an arrow given. The arrow should be represented with 0th point. So this will become first point, this will become second point, this will become -1 और ये बनेगा -2 और ये बनेगा 3. So simple उसका ग्राफ बना लिया हम लोगों ने. And then what do we do is first question done, first bit done, x of n बना लिया. And then x of n times u of n plus 1 minus u of n minus 3. So first of all, what is u of n plus 1? Let's understand that. So u of n plus 1. Suppose हम लोगों ने u of n का लाइन बना लिया. n plus 1 मतलब it will step back 1. And then u of n minus 3 will go 3 steps forward. Okay, so let's u of n. I'm tired. U of it will be n minus 2 will go 3 steps forward. It will be something like this. So it's nothing but 0th point. Say when you do u of n minus 1, you come to this point. So we'll read everything from this to this, and then because u of t goes like this, right? And now instead of that, it's going like this. So उसके पीछे वाले सारे points will ignore. And then minus u of n minus 3. So from here we jump 3 points. 1, 2, 3. So it will only this function will only read the points. This. That's it. बाकी के सारे points will be ignored क्योंकि ये question उतने में defined हुआ है. So this thing about this impulse function is it reads, it does this reading. Suppose अपने को x of n ये दिया गया है. This is x of n. From the question, और अपने को third bit बोल रहा है x of 2 and minus 2. We need to draw. So first what do we do is x of n minus 2 and then compress it by 2 factors. So from 0th index we read two things. Bye छोड़ो, bye, I'm done. If you want to ask that question, ask me IRL. I also don't know how to do it, so I'll ask Shrikar Pilla. Okay then, bye.